Hi everyone, welcome to Get Ready with me, Louise. So we're going back once again to Valentine's Day past. I'm pretty sure this launched on Valentine's Day, but then who really knows with Too Faced? You know? Who? I don't. But I would assume, right? And here's why. It is the Cinnamon Bear. But as I sat here and looked at this and thought about this, I was like, they could have launched this around October too, or November, just as easy as they could have launched it at Christmas being red, right? So I'm not really for sure, but to me, it has a heart. It's red, it's pink, it's cute. I'm going with it. Okay. And I mean, I really don't know if it would be Valentine's Day, but I mean, think about it. The names like slow burn, sweet and spicy, chocolate dipped. But then you have stuff like, well, you got Bear Hug, but then you got Papa Chili. So I really don't know, but that's where we're going. This is the look we're going to create. This is what the inside of the palette looks like. So you got 8 shadows and then a blush. I know technically like this is not worth the price, okay? But y'all, every palette so far that I've had a blush in or a highlighter, I've loved that particular product. I don't get it. I don't know why. I don't know how it's different or anything. Now, with that, it did come with a, I remember it coming with a bag. Now, I do believe my grandchild has the bag, but it also came with a mini melted matte lipstick in Cinnamon Bear, which I am wearing today, along with the Estee Lauder lip liner in 16 brick. So I lined my lips with this and then put this on. Yeah. Okay, first, let's talk. I'm not a liquid lipstick person. Okay, so a gloss has got to go over this. It's got to. It's sucking the life out of me. But I will say, with that aside, I don't feel it. Like it's not. It is drying. Like it feels like I need to add a chapstick or a lip gloss or something, right? But like it's not heavy or anything. So if you're into it, Too Faced may have good liquid lips. Don't really know. I will say it's not the worst feeling of drying out my lips, but it ain't good. And I'm going to stick with Too Faced. We're going to try this anyway. I have the Hangover Pillow Balm in strawberry. We're going to add that on top of this. I don't know. I had a gloss from Pat. I was going to use Pat McGrath, but I kind of want to stick with Too Faced. So we're going to give it a whirl and see if this will work. A little bit anyway, just to give my life a little, or my lips a little bit of life. The problem with doing this, and I know, is one, it'll break the liquid lip up. And two, at this point, it's going to transfer, right? And I know with a red, it is hard to contain that transfer. Hence why I don't wear reds often. Because I just cannot do a liquid lip. Even just regular matte bullet liquid lips are hard to wear, but not as bad as the cream, obviously. But plus, red in me, I just don't think it looks good, you know? Again, I think red looks really pretty on a lot of people. Just, I don't think it looks good on me. You know what I mean? And that's okay, because not every color is supposed to look good on me. I will say, now that I've put that on, 10 out of 10 my lips are feeling right now, okay? Like that pillow balm, though, y'all know how I feel about that. I go through so many of them. So, let's get started on this palette, though. The first shade we're going to go into is Bear Hug. I am wearing the blush today. The blush is called Cinnamon Bear. It is so pretty. So pretty. And easy to use. Like, I really do like them. I don't think it's worth the price, though. That's the problem. Like, I think the quality is okay, but the price, for the price point, no. Because you can get this blush in a thousand other things, you know what I mean? And have it just look just as pretty. But I will say that it is good quality in it. And the mattes are the same. No issue with the mattes at all. And I really, I find it funny because I can almost guarantee you that I loved this palette when I got it. Because it's right up my, like, alley with Color Story. But I find after using it today, it's not all that wonderful. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's not worth the price point. But I think at the time, I have to give myself a little, like, my opinion, a little bit of grace because, like, I didn't know what I was doing. And I will say, like, if you don't know what you're doing, these shadows are good to play with because they're easy to manipulate, you know? If you can hear the outside, I'm sorry. I got the window open to get some fresh air in here where the kids have been sick. I have Lysol my whole house down and try to get some fresh air in, and it's just, it's been a time. A time, I tell you. Okay. Now we're going to go into the color Chocolate Dipped, which is the darkest matte in the palette. I will say you do get a little bit, I mean, your base creation of your eye look is going to be the same, I feel like, but you do have options as far as metallics on the lid. So I do think that you have some options due to that, which could give you options. Now, I don't know. Did you all buy this by chance? I don't know. And if you, again, with everything, it's like, did you buy it? Maybe. You may have. But do you still have it? Did you declutter it? Probably. Especially with what's on the market today. This doesn't hold a candle, you know? And that's kind of sad, really. Because this really isn't bad at all, but it's not, like, great either. And if you're going to sit down and do your makeup, like, you want to enjoy the process. You want to have fun. And I will say, because of the packaging, it does make it a little bit more enjoyable than just this color story sitting in front of me. You know what I mean? Like, it is a cute little palette. It is a cute little theme. So because of that, it kind of does make it fun to use. But at the same time, it's kind of outdated. Is the best way I can say it, I guess. We're going to take that chocolate dip shade and run it under the lower lash line. I don't know. I have mixed feelings every time I use these because I'm like, well, back in the day. But then I'm like, man, I haven't even been doing this long. How am I saying back in the day? But even makeup from the time that I've started has changed so much. It really has. So today I tried that foundation again, that new CoverGirl one. The ageless essence thing. This one I tried it today again, and today I paired it with the CoverGirl concealer. I got a feeling this is going to be so finicky based on the formula, because I've also, after I used it a couple times, got my own thought on it. I watched some other people's thoughts, and I noticed, like, it picks up or it doesn't play well with certain things, and, like, you got to watch your skincare. And I noticed that today, because I used a thicker moisturizer than I usually use, and I noticed having issues with that. It was like not laying and blending the way that it did, like, yesterday. So I did notice that, and again, my thing is that is $22 pretty much. You might as well say it's $22. It's $21.49 plus tax, you know? That's a lot of money. I would want that to work without having problems. I'm not going to lie. At that price point. You know, if it was $6 and I had to struggle a little bit, fine. I understand. But at $20, I don't understand. Alright, we're going to take the shade Papa Chili, which is this one right here. And we're going to lay that on the lid. I didn't get any fallout with these shades, which is nice. Everything applied nicely. Again, I'm not spraying it. I don't have a glitter glue down, none of that. So, I will say there is a little bit of pop to this color, but not much. But there is a little. What is it? Huh. Something was in my eyelash. I don't know what, but something. But yeah, there is a little bit of something in this, but like a pop, I mean, like shimmer, shiny. But it is still on the subtle side. So if you really like a pop, I don't maybe spray the brush and see what you get or use your finger. But I just feel like that's why people gravitate to this when you're beginning, because it's not too over the top. It's not, you're not going to be uncomfortable using it. It's beginner friendly. And again, this palette you can't get no more, but maybe you did get it back in the day. I mean, it's not that old. Then again, time flies. I really don't know. So it could be a lot older than I assume it could be, to be honest. We're gonna take Cereal Milk, which is the shade right here, and I don't get the reference Cereal Milk to cinnamon gummy bear, but sure. It's baked. It does a little bit. It ain't doing much, but it's doing a little bit to highlight over here. But y'all know I love a blinding inner corner moment. But today we're going to settle with this, and it does look fine overall. I use my Tarte Fake Awake for my waterline. Okay. And then I set my face, my under eyes with the He That Shall Not Be Named powder. The rest of the face I set with my Pat McGrath. And then interesting, I think that was my car, but I'm not for sure. But for bronzer, I use the Tarte Park Avenue Princess. And look, y'all, I am so... Look at this. Pan. I'm going to hit pan in a lot of these this year. I am determined to use them. But then I'm like, do I really want to? Shouldn't I keep them in case I have to compare them? But then I'm like, no, let's use them. So that's what we're doing. And for the highlighter, I use my Tarte highlighter in Spellbound Glow. This one here. So then for mascara, again, using this up, we're going to use this one, Beach Proof mascara for the top lashes. Oh, wait. Oh, I'm glad I didn't do that because I just remembered. I did line the top lash line with the shade Chocolate Dipped. This one here. The one I used in the outer corner. I did, and on the lower lash line, I did actually line the top lash line with this shade. And I was actually going to use a brown mascara with this look, but I felt like it needed black, even though I do think brown would be okay. I just felt like it needed a black. After I really looked at it and all. Alright, I think they both look even, so. I mean, it is a cute little look, but and it was a cute little thought process, especially for Too Faced. Like, this is right up their alley. They actually have a gummy bear one, too. A regular gummy bear one. And I have it, but I don't know if that launched on a holiday or not, or for, that's why I was like, I thought this was Valentine's Day until I seen the regular gummy bear, because I forgot about having it. And I was like, oh, maybe this was like that was spring and this was like a fall palette they launched even. Not necessarily a holiday palette. And I haven't seen them launch anything for this Valentine's Day. I'm kind of shocked. Because, you know, holidays, they are usually all over that. Or I thought maybe it was an Easter. Which would technically be spring, I guess, collection. So I don't know. I'm not really sure. I really do like this mascara, though. I won't lie. There are certain products from this brand that is really good. This mascara is really good. And the powder, the setting powder, is really good. Okay. Let me... Oh. Shoot. I didn't know I nicked myself there. Interesting. Lovely. I'm going to use the Cali Ray on the lower lash line. Then I'm going to try to figure out how to get that off because I accidentally disturbed it before it dried. There we go. Not bad. Okay. I mean, overall, I think my makeup looks okay for the day. I'm just not so sure about that foundation. I was so excited. That's the thing with first impressions. Just because it works good one time don't mean it the next, times it's going to. And I got a feeling that it's going to be one of those that it looks good today but not tomorrow, but the next day it's going to look great. You know what I mean? But overall, I think it was a pretty look. And like I said, the blush, I just love the blush. I really, really do. But it doesn't take much for me to like a pink blush, you know. But with the collection itself, when it launched, like I said, it came with this, a cute little makeup bag, this, and I really thought it came with a gloss, but it could have been the gummy bear that came with the gloss, to be fair. I'm not really for sure. But as far as this goes, I think it is Valentine's Day. Don't you? Let me know. Do you think this is Valentine's Day? I mean, I think it reads Valentine's Day even. It's red, pink. You got like a little purple type of color. I think it reads it. Let me know. Maybe I'm just reaching. You know what I mean? Because it's possible. So let me also ask you this. Now, some things won't be, it's just, what I think is Valentine's Day, right? What about the Too Faced Natural Lust palette? Would you consider that a Valentine's Day palette? I'm just curious. Or am I stretching because it has the word lust? And then, what about X's and O's? Would you consider this a Valentine's Day palette? I mean, again, it's more warmer toned. You know, you do have the pink, and it's more burgundy pink colors, but I'm just curious, what do you think? I don't I think I've only used this palette once, to be fair. And I kind of am hoping y'all say, yeah, X's and O's, it's Valentine's Day, so I can play with it. Because maybe I am stretching a little bit. I mean, I have other palettes that are for sure Valentine's Day, but you know, I'm trying to pull out as much as I can that, whether it be the name or the theme or color story, that would remind me of Valentine's Day, you know? But anyway, let me know if you can think of any other Valentine's Day palettes also, because I could have them and then have just forgot about them through time, obviously. But let me know your thoughts on that. And then this is the final look. And I think it turned out really pretty. Nothing fancy, but pretty. And that is all I have for you today. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, ring the bell, hit all. That way you're notified when I upload. I do upload, though, every day but Sunday, unless there's a new launch. And I will see you in the next one. Until then, stay safe and stay healthy. Bye.